Turn off that AC for a minute. Still making my bed. I'm making my bed, y'all. Uh, ordered new sheets. Um, these sheets don't even match. See, what I did was when I had my garden, I was using the sheets to cover my pumpkins at night. And when we moved, we didn't bring the sheets, half the sheets. So, uh, that means I don't have a top sheet that matches. Hi, Alana. Shout out to Alana. So we're all hillbilly style with the top sheet not matching the bottom sheet because we left the top sheet at the last place we lived. So hey, Skeetum. Meow, meow, meow. You know what time it is. Hey, J-Dub. Hey, Kendall. Hey, Kendall. Thanks for all your comments. I appreciate your comments on my posts. I appreciate all your comments, actually. But I just want to say that to Kendall because he leaves me a lot of comments. Hey, Taz. How is the gang? We got Skeetum here. We got Alana. We got the whole gang almost. XXL. Yeah, all the gangs coming through. Y'all missed me, huh? Yeah, I thought we'd have a couple of days off. I thought we all needed it. That's why I didn't do something this weekend. Okay. But I was just saying, my sheets don't even match. It's embarrassing. Because we left half the sheets at the last place we lived. Because I was using them to cover my pumpkin patch. And they just... We said we were going to go back and get the stuff we left. But you know how that is. Time keeps marching on. And I kept asking the landlord, are our boxes of stuff still in the yard? He said, yeah, we're not going to move them. I don't know. I was thinking about, I don't know how much gossip you guys want about them, or not gossip, but my side of the story. But I almost wrote out my email so I could read you the emails I sent him for popcorn time. Get out your big bowl of popcorn, y'all. But I mean, I don't know how much I want to rehash it. But I gave $20 to his baby mama to help her out. You know, she's got a new apartment, but she won't get nothing for it. Shout out to my friend Rabbit. She gave her $200. So shout out to Rabbit. Rabbit might come in here someday. Yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. I have another friend, and her username's Rabbit. So if she comes in here, guys, don't think it's Full Bunny. It'd be my friend Rabbit. She got pink hair. She's a real solid chick. So, yeah, shout out to Rabbit. She's a real cool girl. She's a younger lady. She used to be heavily involved in like dark stuff. Got her body tatted up with some, questionable tats and all that. But like I put on my latest short, Jesus' blood covers our tats. Well, I don't get none but for her. But she's a real cool young lady. And, we met on his channel, and now she's on his wife's side. And don't have nothing to do with him. Anyways, yeah, I'm on a boat. We're gonna listen to some yacht rock pretty soon. You guys know about yacht rock? But anyways, that's enough about that for now. Well, I don't. Justice is mad right now because something went down, but something always going down, right? So he's a little extra. Like, justice be justicing, and he's a little extra right now because of some stuff that went down. But that's why I was praying for them all last week, because I knew he was going to flip out. Anyways, but I don't want this stream to be about him, Well, yeah, vegan goes fishing. I wanted to make a joke about that, but I say my lane. You found one on Netflix, Skeetum? Superstore? It kind of sounds like a show I used to watch, but I don't know if it's the same thing. Is it a show from like 15 years ago, or is it a current show? An sex joke. Yeah, somebody recommended me some Canadian comedian. I forget his name. They said I need to check him out. First thing I do is check him out. And he's making all these lewd sexual jokes. I was like, dude, I can't even go F with this dude. I mean, that's what comedians do. They make jokes about their sex life or whatever, you know. So I get that part, but I mean, I'm trying to find some humor for that's rated G, y'all. Happy birthday to who? It better not be a dirty joke. Anyways, how was you guys this weekend? I'm worn out, to be honest. But I had a good weekend, surprisingly. I did have, a good weekend, all things considered. I was in bed a lot, but I mean, for me, it was a good weekend. In fact, I got Happy Pride Month. Yeah, I was going to post something about that. Is it June already? I was going to do a Happy Pride Month shout out. But you know, I haven't gotten around to it. So let me see. I gotta put Happy Pride Month, XXL. Shout out to XXL, and shout out to anybody in the Pride community, or shout out to us all. Shout out to all the Freaka Leaks. No, just teasing you. What's Pride Month? Oh, for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, for those that don't fit traditional, a pride parade. Oh, that's cool. Those that don't fit traditional, and if you ask me, probably that's everyone. Just some people are more undercover. No, I'm just saying. That's why I say shout out to everyone, all the freaky. Hang on. You're not gay? Well, I mean, I could go into it, but it's a controversial topic. I could go into my own background and stuff, but you're gonna have to get the biggest bowl of popcorn, and you got to special order that popcorn bowl from Amazon first. Yeah, be who you are. You know, anywhere on the spectrum, whether it's autism, your gender identity, or just be who you are. Come as you are, like the old Nirvana song. Yeah, shout out to everyone. That's right. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Well, haters be hating. What can I tell you? But anyways, I'm super strong. What are you guys all talking about? I'm really just no filter right now. Might be saying a little too much about everything today, because I just lost my filter somewhere in the night. Just saying. Or more of it anyways. Oh, great. We got spam in here. Somebody want to teach me about Australia? Hey, I won a contest once with the Australia report. It used to be with the Archie comic books. You could write a little essay, and if they picked your essay, they published it in the Archie comic book. And I did mine on Australia. So they drew a little cartoon like with kangaroos or something, and put my little essay about Australia in the middle of the Archie comic book. A long time ago when I was like 10 years old, 9 or 10. You know, the age where you read Archie, to be honest. Yeah, I used to read Archie. Oil check! Anyways, how was everyone's weekend? I'm sorry if you already told me. How was everyone's weekend? Happy birthday. Who did you want me to say happy birthday to, Roblox? Or was it a joke and I missed it already? You're getting old, Tess. Hey, how's the job now that you got the raise? Are they trying to get you to do more now because you got the raise? You have to earn your dollar. Anyways, oh yeah, I got to finish up what I was doing in here. Meh, weekend. Oh shoot. What am I doing? Yapping. I'm yapping. XXL is in something like the ROTC, but I'll let him explain it. See, I caught myself that time. I can be trained. Debate with someone at school? Oh, what were you debating about? Yeah. Cheese and yapping about cheese, always cheesing. Yeah, Farkles. How do you say your name? Shout out to Frankles. Cheeseman in the hizzy. That's right. He can even do cheese recommendations. One day somebody asked him what kind of cheese to put on something. He started talking about feta cheese or something. Asiago. Is that how you say it? I don't know. He said something. So he can put you on game with the cheese game. Flawless victory. No, this RV's actually heating up. I gotta turn the AC back on, to be honest. I just turned it off for 1 hot minute and it's already, let's see, it's already at 77. Just turning it off for a few minutes. Can you believe it? I turned it off right when I was starting the stream. So in 13 minutes, it heated up like crazy. That's how RVs are. They get hot quick with that metal. Didn't win. Well, they need to do PE with Mrs. Stininger, or Miss Stininger. Bobby Stininger. We call her Bobby Stininger. They need to do PE with her. Ah. When I tell you Bobby Stininger, I tell you how hard she went. Some kid got a cut in his hand. Bobby Stininger got out her sewing kit and sewed up stitches in that kid's hand right then and there in the middle of PE. She hollered time out, and we all gathered around on the benches, and she said, "Let me see that cut." She said, "Be back." She's back in a hot second, sewed up that boy's hand. They don't make PE teachers like that anymore, I bet. I only did PE with Bobby. I wouldn't do it with nobody else. She passed away like a year ago, not too long ago. Excited for the World Cup? Oh yeah. Who's playing? Who are you rooting for, J-Dub? Who's your team? Okay. Ah. I really want to wash this. Anybody got one of these pillows, the My Pillows? They're great, but this one seen better days. I want to wash it. They got wash instructions right here. Yeah. That's horrible. Smoky crack. That's horrible. Taz, I shouldn't even laugh. Well, see, what happened was we lived in a rural area, so our school got all these teachers with the names started with S. I mean, Stinninger, that was just a coincidence. She was old school. She was an old lady. But we got all these new teachers. One was a math teacher. One was an English teacher. Two were math teachers, but one was placed in middle school and I was in high school. That was the one my sister was the aide for. And we got all the calculators from him. My bad sister. But, so there was two math teachers, one English teacher, and and a couple PE teachers. And they were all on this special program where it was right before their last year of college. And so they pulled them out of college and let them teach us because we were a rural area that needed teachers. And so they finished up their last year by teaching us, or they somehow worked it in so that they could, graduate while they were working with us. So we had all these young teachers, and one of them, Lane Stratton, Mr. Stratton, he married one of my classmates. She would come and tell us how hot he was, and she had the biggest crush on him. And I was like, dog, whatever. And I didn't know they were really going to get together, y'all. He's the one that told me I didn't need Algebra 1 and bounced me into Algebra 2. And then I didn't know what I was doing. Hi, Samantha. Well, I mean, Taz, I was 17 and dating a 27-year-old. I mean, Lane Stratton was younger than my boyfriend at the time, unfortunately, because he was like 22. But I know it wasn't good for either one of us. Wasn't good for either one of us. And I still got this dude in my life. I can't shake him off with a stick. He stays at my mom's place. He's the guy who stays at my mom's place. Oh, hey, shout out to Larry Stewart, $5. Love you long time, Larry. Where'd you come from? Who sent you? You got a question to ask me? I don't want to see you in the comments. Wasn't it illegal? Yeah, and yeah. Now, shout out to Larry. Let's focus on the decent people here. Oh, love you long time, Stewart, Mr. Stewart. Let's go. No, what happened was I wanted to be a journalist, right? And so we had go one day to the profession that you're interested in. Go one day there. So I went to the newspaper for one day, and I was supposed to be under this woman who was a reporter. But she was the cheerleader type, and I was the reading Anne Rice interview of the vampire and sitting in the corner, being all deep and serious and intellectual and all this stuff. So she didn't really vibe with me. So she had this other guy, and he was the graphics designer. She said, could you just handle Danelle? I don't like being around her. So that's how I hooked up with this guy. So I was supposed to just one day follow him around work. And so I was walking home from it, and he happened to be walking home too. And he lived a block from me. So we walked home together, and that's how I No, no, no. This was at the workplace. They were just co-workers. And she couldn't handle me. She couldn't handle me. Yeah. Because I was all into, I was just different. That she didn't know how to handle me because she was the cheerleader type and I was the dark and serious type. And so she was like, she didn't want to be around me, so she handed me off to her coworker for the day, for the it was just bad. It was just bad. So that's how I got hooked up with him. Because I was supposed to go there to just learn how a newspaper works for a day, and instead I got hooked up with this dude. So that was my first boyfriend. At 17, he was my first boyfriend. And he stays at my mom's, and we just had a bunch of drama just a few days ago because my mom was mad because they refused to communicate with each other, and they've been having me be the middle person. He says my mom won't answer the phone. My mom says she don't see his calls. So they've always made excuses for like a year or so to have me involved in their situation. He takes care of my mom's property for free rent, and my mom lets him keep the RV there, but she don't have hookups. Like, I don't even know how he goes to the bathroom, or I don't know how he manages. It's just like camping with like it's like tent camping, but he got an RV. Yeah. So what happened was a couple years ago, 16, he's probably working on getting ready for his pride parade or pride event, I imagine. So oh, there we go, right here. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I'm getting XXL and 1616 mixed up. 1616 was messaging me yesterday, guys. So he might just be busy for once. But yeah, he messaged me yesterday. He told me he put in the comments, leave a good word for me with Christ love. And I told him, yeah, as soon as I find out your name. And then he gave me Machiavelli as his name. Yeah, 16's just, I don't know. He'd be around. He'd probably come in with some burner account, probably. But anyways, so that's, oh yeah, we know XX's crush. Machiavelli. No, it's does anyone know Machiavelli? Taz, you do history. Put us on game. Who was Machiavelli? I know, doesn't Tupac rap about Machiavelli too? Oh, the Pride event's not till the 20th? Okay. Ah! Hey, what can I say? When you put things on the streets of YouTube, isn't Tupac dead? Yeah, but Machiavelli faked his own death. So some people say Tupac faked his own death or something. Is that how the story goes? Guys, I'm so all over the place. Yeah, all my crushes have been older. Mostly fictional, man. Yeah, I wish that guy was fictional I'm telling you about. But truth is stranger than fiction. Hey, don't do that. Okay, Niccolo Machiavelli was an author and philosopher. Did you just Google that, Taz, or did you know it? Machiavelli, is that actually the name of his album? So yeah, that was the name he gave me. Oh, X, they hid your comment. YouTube hid your comment. But you said Ghost from Call of Duty. Oh my God, I would let that man do things. That's an inside the head thought. Yo. So anyways, what y'all want to talk about? Oh, how to spell it? Yeah, he's got a name that's hard to remember how to spell. I agree with that. So anyways, Don. Oh man, I almost did a name reveal again. I gotta be quiet. I guess Taz is the only one who knows my last name. Y'all were doing your own thing when I had a lapse. Dungeons and Dragons? You know my name? Oh yeah, J-Dub know my name too. Yeah. But that's because you're on Facebook with it. Taz got it by just paying attention to me. Well, I haven't had anyone hit me up like randomly, so. Yeah, we sometimes text, that's true. Me and J-Dub, that is. Hey, J-Dub, how's your tooth? How's your mouth? I've been praying for you all. Man, I feel like I need to sit down, I'm not gonna lie. Just standing up's for the birds. I got Tiger hounding me for a treat. Tiger's down here hounding me for a treat. Tiger's staying close to me so she can get some. Oh, she heard me say the word. Yeah, you gonna be sexy for me? Show me your sexy moves to get a treat. Okay, let's go. Y'all, none of you went into Smelly's stream. I shared Smelly's stream so you guys would come over there and hang out with me. None of you showed up, so I left because it was boring without you guys. But he did a stream this weekend. Can't remember what day. He's at some river or something. It's like a bunch of muddy water. Yeah. Smelly stream, yeah, you know, smelly jars. I want to tell you what smelly jars means because you said you were afraid to think, or afraid to find out. Smelly jars, when you're from like the Northwest or our stomping grounds, apparently, smelly jars mean you got the best weed on deck. And the jars are smelly because you got the dank weed. So. That's what that's about. But yeah, I've tried to find him before on YouTube and regretted it because Smelly Jars comes up with a bunch of stuff. What? What? You love me? Hi. Pacific Northwest theme, yeah. Well, Smelly's from Colorado. So that's why I was like, well, I guess maybe just a Western theme. But he was homeboys with, do you guys remember me talking about the YouTuber I followed who popped off, or did a double unaliving? Do you guys remember that? He that's his homeboy. So that's how I got affiliated with them, or him. But I couldn't handle being in a stream without you guys. I missed you guys too much. I felt like I was cheating on y'all. And I'm like, wait, I'm the streamer. How could I be cheating on my own stream? So I left after a minute, or like after 40 minutes. Ah! Come here. Oh, that's why. Oh, you never heard me talk about that, J-Dub? That's why my husband don't want me giving out, like, where we live and stuff. A homicide is when you unalive someone. So he did it on the stream. You can see him pulling out his pew-pew, and you can see him. Bang, bang. So, yeah, he murked them. They had a channel where they're basically just, I know there's a word for it, but I'm not cool enough to remember the word. But they had a channel where they were just doing reaction videos to him. And they were like clowning his wife, clowning his autistic son. And a couple weeks before it went down, he tapped him, gave him a warning tap, gangster style. He got close enough to the dude to let him know, you know, I heard that's gangster style. I didn't really know till it all went down, but everyone was like, well, he played it G. He gave him the warning tap 2 weeks before it went down. And they reported him and got him 1 strike on his channel, and his channel was his main source of income. And they affected his monetization. And yeah, his DNA report, his blood type, his family tree, he dropped it like it's hot. Yeah, so he gave him the warning tap. He kept it G. And after it happened, there was all these channels that were doing like interviews. Like all his homeboys and homegirls were like doing these interviews with other channels that were just riding the wave. And I respected Smelly because he was the only one who didn't, like, as far as I know, didn't turn on him and like talk ish. In fact, he would go in the comments and start clowning whoever was being interviewed and, you know, given the dirt. And so I told Smelly I respected him for that, but then Smelly was like, yeah, well, let's just not, you know, I want my channel to be focused on my stuff, not what went down. So I didn't mention it anymore to him. He's like, oh, I'm just clowning on those channels to be clowning, but I don't want to really, you know, keep focusing on that. Yeah, it wasn't really a good topic. To keep it real. What old lady you watch? What old lady you watch, Skeetum? What are you talking about? Something happened to somebody you watch too? Please support you. Grandma Crackers? What happened to her? Red Brad playing the new 007 game. Is that a YouTuber? You're watching him play it? Or is that like on Twitch? She got, I don't know what swatted means. J-Dub thinks I know all the lingo, but this one flew over my head. Thinking like a fly swatter. You mean like unalived? Oh, did I just feed her a treat? Guys, I'm so out of it. I didn't put it on camera, did I? Yeah. Taz says he's loyal to me and my crew. And we ain't streaming. He meditates. And ponders reality. Red Brad, game reviewer. Oh my goodness, Freedom, yeah. You gotta watch it on these streets, these social media streets. Sometimes it's not a game. Sometimes it ain't a game. I mean, I don't see any reason why anybody would get beef with me, but you never know. You know, people out here, you never know what kind of time they're running on. I mean, did anyone hear about Rihanna? And what's Rihanna's boyfriend? I don't know, he's a rapper or something. Just like a week or two ago, she was in her Airstream. She was in her own RV, and somebody came by and blasted off. So, I mean... Oh my goodness, here we go again. J-Dub, are you doing this in case the apocalypse happens or something? So we can all convene at your place? Are you a prepper? Do you have rice on deck? Water? Your bug bag ready? Your bug pack? Oh my goodness, this cat's driving me nuts. Didn't I feed her a treat, guys? I thought I fed her a treat. You got lots of tools? Oh my goodness. It's too late for Valentine's Day cards. If you're thinking Christ Love might send you a Valentine's card, it's too late for that this year, J-Dub. Wait, she's not even in the stream. Oh, I guess, never mind. I'm gonna stay in my lane. I didn't give her a treat. I just threw one away. So I thought I gave her one. Okay, well, I'll give her one. I know if I don't do it on camera, it didn't happen, right? The small little ginger boy in the road is me. Gosh. Okay, here we go. Oh, shoot. Cat life. Extra treats? Oh no, did I already feed her one? Okay, here we go. Try and keep my toes out of the view. You're a spoiled girl, you know that? Is this beef flavored? It tastes like beef to me. No, it's tuna with crab. Could have fooled me. Uh-oh. Your sister wants in. Come on, girl. Get in. I can always tell when it's her because she still got her little kitten cry. Yeah, you still cry like you's a little kitten. She's a big girl. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Look who's coming out. He really wants a treat bad if he's coming out. But I usually don't give him treats until I give him his amoxicillin so he can wash it down. Hey, I had a gay roommate. I had a gay roommate once. Did you all know that? He thought I liked him. He thought I wanted to get with him. I'm like, of course he thought every girl wanted to get with him. He called me his fag hag. He thought all his fag hags wanted to get with him. Yeah, we were really close. We were like BFFs for a while. Yeah, it would be fun to go camping, huh? I could bring my RV. Oh, I can't say that on YouTube? My bad. We had a falling out because he was always on his phone and annoyed me. And then one day I went off. I don't even know where I went. Maybe I went to visit my mama. I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. But I went somewhere like over the weekend. And when I got back, he had a puppy. One of his family members, maybe his sister, got a puppy and it didn't work out for her. And so he brought the thing over to our place. And I had told him before, he wanted a dog for quite a while. But I told him before, out of respect, I didn't want to get a dog because we were renting this place for my sister's boss. My sister's boss ran a pet store. And he always told me, don't get a pet, Danny. If you want to pet a pet, just come here and pet a lizard and call it good, because pets cost too much money. You have to feed them, take care of them, clean up after them. Just come to the pet store, get your pet fix, and be on your way. And so he told us he didn't want no pet there. Right, but we lived in a duplex, and our neighbor got like a husky or something, and he was always barking like a bigger dog. And so, and our neighbor worked at the pet store too, as one of his employees. So, then Sal started saying, well, we can get a dog. They have a dog. And I was like, well, I don't care what they're doing. They're not following the rules, and I want to follow the rules. And so, of course, as soon as I take off for a hot minute, he brings this annoying napper to the place. And I'm trying to talk to him, but I'm just like so fed up with him. And he gets on his phone and ignores me, so I grab his phone out of his hand and I'm like, I should throw this thing on the ground or something like that, I say. And it pissed him off, and he never had anything to do with me after that. He thinks I took it too far. But I mean, I didn't just like blow up out of nowhere. It was like an escalating thing. But I should have handled the situation better. I shouldn't have grabbed his phone out of his hand and been all aggro. Okay, I don't remember who I fed. This is so annoying. So yeah, I lost my cool. I lost my cool with him. So yeah, that's how that went down. I mean, I didn't break his phone or nothing. I just grabbed it from him, but still, I shouldn't have done that either. He was always on his phone. Well, now I'm always on my phone, so I don't have room to talk. But you know, he was addicted to being on his phone, even at work. We worked together. He worked the copy center, at the Staples. So I had to go over there to mail my returns. Oh shoot! I had to go over there to use the UPS to ship things off. Like if people returned products, I either had to pack them up for the warehouse, I had to destroy them, or I had to send them back via UPS. So I always had like 3 or 4 things to mail over there, like every day or so. Yeah, that was the end of the friendship. It was totally the end of the friendship, big time. I mean, there might have been other things, you know what I'm saying, that led up to it. But that was just like the straw that broke the camel's back. I don't know. He would talk to me all the time. Oh, on his phone? Oh, he wasn't talking to nobody on his phone. He had this girl that he would kick it with. I mean, he had a couple girls he would kick it with and go. He would go to the club every weekend. He would spend all his money on drinks at the club. And so, like, we would go to the, like, gay bar with them, or just the regular bar, too. The gay bar in Eugene, they're not a gay bar. They say they're not a gay bar. They're just all-inclusive, but people call them it a gay bar. It's called the Clownfish. And they play, like, 80s dance music and stuff, and techno music. Well, you know what I mean. So we would go there with them, or go downtown to the bars there. That's more like, I mean, it's like all these bars are like next door to each other, even the Clownfish. I mean, Eugene's a pretty small town, and so all the clubs are in downtown, the main ones, like for the college students. He didn't go to like I'd go to any bar. In fact, I went to a real dive. I'm not going to lie. There was a real dive just a couple blocks from where we lived. So I'd go there just so I could walk home. So I wouldn't be, drunk driving. Because, my uncle died by a drunk driver. So I take that stuff serious. So I went to this really bad dive. I won't even lie. And I did karaoke there. I would drink and sing Elvis songs and karaoke. So, but I would just hang by myself. I'd just hang by myself there. And they'd give me free sodas. That's how it all started. Because my sister knew the bartender there. My sister was a bar fly. My sister knew all the bars. She knew the entire scene. I told you guys this before. She knew you could hang out at bars after closing if you're a regular, and she did. And I didn't know that. And they had last call, and they were closing up the bar. And I got my purse to go. My sister said, "What you doing?" I said, "The bar's closing. We're going." She said, "No, we ain't." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "No, we kick it with the bartenders a half hour after they kick all the people out." I was like, "Are you serious?" So my sister was really, really a bar fly, really into the scene, y'all. She kicking it with the bartenders after they kick out the customers type of thing. So anyway, so she put me on game, and she said, "This is chill bartender. He's an older fella. He'll give you all the soda you want to drink, and just have a girl in this bar." So I used to go there, get my sodas, and just hang out. I know it's pretty. I don't know. I took my coworker Lane there one time. I think it scared him. He didn't know what kind of places I would go to. I mean, it wasn't like that scary. It was just like a lot of losers just went there. Let's just put it that way. But I mean, it was safe and all that. I mean, my sister recommended me to go there. So that was my hangout. But it wasn't for anybody that was like looking for somewhere cool. Let's just put it that way. Anyways, yeah, so he would always drag me to like the cooler places. I would just say it was like Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club. It was just a lot of people that were just like the same old people always went there. Like new people didn't go there. It was just like a hangout for like the locals. Like I always saw the same people in there, and I didn't really associate with them, but they were familiar faces. You know what I'm saying? And it was just dark and dingy in there, and the karaoke's like the only thing they had going for them. They had a couple good singers that would come in there and sing, and I'm a bad singer, so I just felt comfortable singing off tune. I just felt comfortable there because it was like I knew nobody would like judge me there, They'd let me like play my Elvis karaoke songs, and there was someone who always played. This is that song I thought you were recommending. What's that new Trap House song J-Dub was talking about? Some girl would always come in there that had a wonderful voice, and she would sing that original song. With the little girl dressed in the bumblebee suit, playing in the rain puddles in the video. You guys know what I'm talking about? The original song. She would go sing that. Yeah. Why do youngsters care about politics? They should be caring about who's dating who. and rap stars and streamers. I heard that they said all young people want to be streamers nowadays. Is that true, young folks? Yeah, it's by Four Non-Blondes, isn't it? J-Dub, Four Non-Blondes, and am I getting it right? Anyway, she had a wonderful voice. I don't know what she was doing in there, but I mean, I was in there too with a not so wonderful voice. And she would always come in, play her Four Non-Blonde song, and yeah. guys talking about politics in UK? Well, I mean, I grew up in a well, when I was a young child, I was in a neighborhood that was filled with immigrants. And, I mean, I survived. Hey, shout out to Kentucky. Hi, Paul. I read the message you wrote that you like AC/DC and all those bands. Can't remember the other ones, but I did read the message later. Sorry, guys, I'm not using my tripod. I'm just using one hand on my phone. Like, never mind. How's Kentucky going for you? There's an Elvis song. Weren't you an Elvis fan? Isn't there a Kentucky song? Elvis is looking for a girl in Kentucky that ran away because they were having a fight, and he's racing through Kentucky looking for her. Is that how the song goes, Paul? Weren't you the Elvis fan, or was that the other guy? I'm sorry, there was two. There was you and a new guy in the stream. Maybe it was the other guy who was a... Yeah, it was the other guy who was an Elvis fan, huh? My bad. Kentucky Rain. Okay. I wanted to say Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain, but I knew it wasn't that. Yeah, XXL and Skeetum, as far as I'm concerned, I got the best young people in here. And Alana, too. I got the best young people in my stream. Mature, smart kids. Or young people. Yeah, there's that song, that old country song, you got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. You got to be your own man, not a puppet on a string, by Aaron Tippin. Anyway, I always want to do a short with Aaron Tippin, but I never find a song that gels with it. Yeah, they're very mature, very mature. I mean, I had Skeetum as my managing mod for a reason. I didn't just go eeny, meeny, miny, mo, you know. He could handle things. Handle it. Come on. Yeah, you told me, or I heard you, I saw you, you put something like that in the chat before, XXL. Oh, do you know that song, Taz? Oh, that's also the, who did that song about the gambling man, right? The Gambler? That reminds me of that song, too. By, oh, I can't remember his name. He did a duet with Dolly Parton back in the days about islands and streams. Yeah, I love that song. When I lived with Old Lady Ray, she actually hung out with them, or he hung out at the casino she worked at. But she didn't really care for him, to be honest. Oh, Kenny Rogers, yeah. Old Lady Ray knew Kenny Rogers because she worked in Vegas. She was the head cashier, or she ran the cash. I don't know how you call that. Yeah, we all love and support you, XX, and we wish the best for you. And, you know, you can always come here and tell us about anything that happens. We're, you know, we're somewhere that you can come to with, if you just want to talk about anything and everything under the sun. About that or whatever, you know. No, big issue, small issue, whatever the size, we're here for you. My accent. Are you the one who asked where I'm from? I think Sissy Bar, you already asked, and sorry I didn't see your comment before. But I read all my comments the next day, and I think Sissy Bar, you asked me where I'm from before. But my accent has nothing to do with where I'm from. I'm from Oregon, but people in Oregon don't sound like this. We don't know where my accent's from, to be honest. Linda McCartney, yeah, I looked her up because you said that, Paul. I actually looked her up. I looked her up, and somebody was telling me I look like someone else, and I looked that person up too. Telling me I look like Jane Fonda. Paul's first wife, I didn't know how many wives he had. I know John Lennon kind of did his first wife dirty. And didn't give her much money, the dirty sack of you know what. But anyways, but I don't know. Paul McCartney had more than one wife. I only knew about Linda McCartney. But I don't really keep up with all that gossip for the Beatles. But I used to love that song. John Lennon's song, Julia. I love that song. That was peak music to me back in the day. I used to play it on my album, my record player. And then, you know, they named his son Julian. So they named his son after her. Yeah, you know that song, Tess? It was on the White Album, I believe, because I had the White Album. I had the White Album and Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club. But I had Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club like on cassette, I think? Or was it CD? I didn't have it on album. I had the White Album. You guys know what was supposed to be on the White Album? You guys know that story? What the original cover was supposed to be, but the studio wouldn't let the Beatles put it on the cover. They had a bunch of baby dolls. They had a bunch of baby dolls dismembered, covered in blood. And they wanted to put that on as the cover. At least that's what I heard. Maybe it's a rumor, but that's what I heard on the streets of social media. And like RCA Records or whoever it was said, no, 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 no. So they said, well, if we can't have that, we're just going to make the album white because we're going to protest. Did anybody know that? I told some girl about that, and she said, that ain't even bad. That was nothing. Wouldn't even make me blink my eyes. And I said, yeah, but you're looking at it in 2026 days. Oh, they did originally publish it? They did originally publish it? Oh, they did? I didn't even know they even published it. They just had to like, it was too controversial, so they had to shut her down. But yeah, I was like, well, you know, you don't think it's controversial, girl, because you're on TikTok. And but back then, it raised eyebrows. Yeah, and what was the message? I believe there was a political message about that. Was it about women's rights for abortions or something? I don't know. I feel like, you know, the Beatles were, you know, they were always trying to, you know, have a message about something. Against abortion. Oh, it was against abortion? That surprises me. But I don't see how it could be now that I think about it. Let's get the ketchup out. Let's dismember dolls. That must have been a fun set. Or whatever you call it. Fun photo shoot. Some of them got out and some of them had a sticker over them. Oh wow, JW, you know your Beatles lore. That's how I feel about reggae music. Pink Floyd music, yeah, and reggae music. You gotta have a little something, something to thoroughly enjoy it. Or else you're like, what's the point of this? That's my opinion. Pink Floyd. The Wall. I used to listen to that all the time. But I didn't listen to like the other one. I didn't listen to Dark Side of the Moon. Isn't there one called The Wall? Like, leave these teachers, hey teachers, leave these kids alone. That was I had that on cassette. I'm just saying. Yeah, guys, I was playing reggae music on my birthday, remember? Somebody was hating on me. But do you like any reggae, Paul, or are you mostly into that Pink Floyd, AC/DC, and whatnot? What song? I first heard that song from the movie Faculty. What song's that, Tass? I can't keep up. Something from Pink Floyd? You wrote a college paper on Dark Side of the Moon? Wow. Yeah, you're mostly into... Okay, you know what? They calling me a liar on the YouTube streets. They calling me a liar. Exodus? I don't even know what Exodus is. Who does Exodus? Is that? I don't even want to guess. I might sound dumb. I want to guess Bob Marley, but I'm probably wrong. Another Brick in the Wall? Yeah, that's the album I had. Had that song on it. Oh, yeah, that's what I was talking about, right? Leave these kids alone. Teachers, leave these kids alone. That's from Brick in the Wall, right? Bob Marley, yeah. Okay, let me get back to this. Gemini say I'm lying, guys. Gemini say I'm lying. They said I have a dubious, conflicting account of how often I watch movies. Gemini said, Danny says she don't watch movies, but Danny sure know a lot about movies for not watching it. That's Gemini put that in the summary. Danny claims she not be watching any movies, but she spent quite a bit of her stream talking about Born on the 4th of July and talking about, what was the other Tom Cruise movie I mentioned? Rain Man. For a woman who don't watch movies, Danny sure can talk a lot about movies. I was like, dude, those movies were like from the when my youth. What the heck? Yeah, Gemini saying I'm a liar, pants on fire. Yeah, and they said, and she also be talking about, what else did I mention? Anyways, it said this girl be name dropping all these movies and then claim she don't watch movies. This information doesn't hold water. Ah! Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be alright. Is that Blackbirds? Bob Marley. Gemini can kiss it? Yeah, Gemini calling me a liar. 3 Little Birds. Oh, it's 3 Little Birds. How'd I get Blackbirds? Blackbirds was a Beatles song, wasn't it? Anyways. Yeah, so Gemini saying I'm a liar over here because I know way too much about movies for not watching them. I'm like, dog. I was a teenager one day. We didn't have internet back then. We had to watch movies. What else was we going to entertain ourselves with? Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Yeah, that one. That's from the White Album, isn't it? That's another John Lennon one, right? He's singing, right? Anyways, yeah, they say I know too much about movies for not watching them. And what else? I mentioned one other movie, and I mentioned that too. I can't remember. I think maybe it was that movie J-Dub's talking about, that new one of Charlize Theron. That Blackbird was a Paul McCartney song. He wrote it with the Beatles. Wait, so Paul McCartney singing, not John Lennon? Man, I got that all messed up. You remember how they used to clown Ringo Starr? You remember that one? They like asked John Lennon if he thought that Ringo Starr was like a good enough drummer for the Beatles, and he said he's not a good enough drummer for any band. Like, what the heck? They put the hate on him. Did I get that story right? Across the Universe? Oh yeah, it's like a musical, isn't it? Recommend it to Taz. Not me. Well, I guess I could watch it too. You know, it actually came up in my feed, actually, on YouTube. Across the Universe came up in my feed for some reason. A clip from it. Is it all Beatles songs? Is it a musical of all Beatles songs? Is that how it works? I mean, I remember when it first came out, but since I don't watch movies, I wouldn't know anything about it. Record that, Gemini. Ah! No, it's more like, it's not an 80s movie. It's more like early 2000s, I think. Or somewhere around there. 80s movies? You hate the 80s? Yeah. 2000s movie. Yeah. Well, see, the 80s was very like materialistic, at least like from my growing up in that time period, how I viewed it as a child. It was very much about the clothes, the cocaine, just keeping it real, Miami Vice, you know. It was very much about like consumerism, keeping up with the Joneses, how I felt as a child growing up in the 80s. I felt like it was very, and so my generation kind of like was a revolt against that. Do you agree, J Dub? Like when the 90s came on the scene, like after we got past like 91, 92, when we get deeper into the 90s, it was a total flip of that. And it was like that, and I think that's how the grunge scene became successful, because all of a sudden it was a revolt against, so like I feel like there's these cycles in American history. Like the 50s was about belonging and keeping up with the Joneses. So I feel like the 50s was being mirrored in the 80s, and then the 70s or 60s, or it's actually late 60s technically, but you know, the late 60s onwards was like being reflected back in the 90s. Like we go through these cycles where everybody wants to be accepted, everyone wants to belong, and have the white picket fence and the two-car garage and so forth. And then right after that, there's a revolt of it. And there's more like where you question where you belong in society instead of trying to conform. You're more like into anarchy or something. So I feel like the fifth, like, you know, there was and some of that had to do with the Vietnam War, because the Vietnam War was the first war where it really showed the nitty gritty of the war. So people were less into the propaganda side of supporting the war. And also just from even a general's viewpoint, because, well, I read Colin Powell's autobiography, and he was saying even from a war, being in the war himself, the Vietnam War didn't make sense. Like his orders did not make sense like they had made sense before, but he couldn't question them or nothing because, you know, chain of command and all that. So he was like, a lot of things just didn't add up. Like he was told to go and destroy civilians' farms, destroy civilians' gardens, where he felt like beforehand in war and in combat, the U.S. government was more respectful of staying away from civilian property and not trying to not unalive so many civilians. But he felt like with the Vietnam War, if everything was, they would say it's the Viet Cong, it's the Viet Cong. So even if you're like, yo, this is a civilian neighborhood, they would be like, no. The government would be like, no, we have intel that the Viet Cong is there, so you just gotta destroy that neighborhood because it's a so-called civilian neighborhood, but it's not really. We have intel that says otherwise. So all of a sudden, it was like all they had to say was it's the Viet Cong, and then just use that to justify just destroying innocent lives. That's what Colin Powell wrote in his autobiography, at least. So even him, as coming from that side, on the military side, he said it just didn't make sense, that war. Even on an ethical side, even as a soldier. And he had higher rank, of course, you know, because that wasn't his first rodeo. So, so yeah. So part of that was the Vietnam War made people question trusting in the government and trusting in what society was telling them they should do. Yeah, I remember when it blew up too. I remember when the space oh man, have you ever read, Paul, about, I read a book called Reagan and Gorbachev. If you read Reagan and Gorbachev, you will have high respect for Reagan and how he negotiated Russia, or the communism government, because everybody was telling Reagan, don't confront Gorbachev, don't we got to play with Gorbachev. And Reagan said, no, homie, don't play that. At least that was that book's perspective. You know, I didn't read a bunch of books about it, but from that book's perspective, I gained respect for Reagan for actually confronting Gorbachev and telling him, I know you're a liar, I know you got more weapons than you're saying. I mean, straight to his face, where everybody else was just kind of trying to placate Gorbachev and like, let's just work with him, you know, he's a dictator or what have you. You know, we gotta play on his terms. And Reagan was like, no, I'm not playing on his terms because I have the truth here. But anyways, that's my opinion from reading Gorbachev and Reagan. And you know, his son was a ballerina dancer. Reagan's son was a ballerina dancer. I think that's funny. Because you would imagine he would go into the military, but then, you know, that's how we do the opposite of what our parents are doing, or, you know, we revolt against how we were growing up. Oh well, who's going to be an astronaut? You going to sign up? Yeah, Chrysler, we're surviving for a Monday. Do I wear slippers? My husband bought me a pair, and I never wear them because I like going barefoot. And they were winter slippers, so they're like got fur in them. He brought them back from Vegas, from like wherever he found them in Vegas. It was like one of my Christmas presents. Tear down this wall. That's right. Tear down this wall. And we're to be a light upon the hill, or how's that? A light upon the hill in the city. I don't know. I can't even remember. But yeah, Reagan could do great speeches, that's for sure. And he had a monkey, just like Michael Jackson and Elvis had a monkey. So who can't hate a guy who kicks it with a monkey, right? I'm not sure if his monkey was just on the set. I don't think he actually brought the monkey home, but he was in a movie with a monkey. Where Elvis and Michael Jackson, they actually owned monkeys. But who knows? I don't know what happened to him. Oh, here's my friend Heather Bunny. Heather, I mentioned you in the beginning of this stream. I mentioned that you're a very generous, caring lady. So you already got a good reputation here. Yeah, she went to church. Hey Heather, did you know I'm from the Pacific Northwest? Did you know I'm from Oregon? I lived almost everywhere in Oregon. There's only a couple corners where I haven't spent time in Oregon. And I spent some time in Washington too, but not living there, just visiting my cousin a lot when he was going through it, you know what I mean? So I know the Northwest, that's all I'm saying. I'm not single. Yeah, God bless you too, Heather. What happened, Christ love? What do you mean I'm going to be upset? What happened? I'd never be upset at you. We all fall short of His glory every single day. I don't know where those slippers are. I have no idea. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh no. Did Mr. M show up? Did Mark show up? Do we have to go over there and kick his butt? No! No! Uh-oh, guys. We gotta give Christ love a spanking. Who wants to spank Christ love? No? I better shut up. Control, delete that comment. Because I know you all be lined up, you freaka leaks. Well, you know, I don't have room to talk, you know. Because I got my situation here and everything. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have these other pair of slippers. They're not the ones I was thinking of, but they're actually more like bona fide slippers. Those were like, really more like little booties. Or booties? Little boots. But like, you know, slipper boots, you know, not for outdoor use. You don't need your butt kicked, he does. He needs his butt kicked, not you, sis. Anybody got a pair of Doc Martens they can put on real quick and handle it? Well, you know, I told my elders I wanted a divorce, and I was praying for a divorce, and I was praying that Mr. G would just leave me and let me be. And my elders told me I couldn't do that, so I'm not going to judge you. But relationships, or I don't know. But Mr. G was nicer to me this weekend. He's got some coworker telling him he needs to work on our marriage, so he came home talking new stuff. But you know, I don't trust him at the same time. I'm like, well, time will tell, you know. Well, I'm a Christian, and as a Christian, we have different we view marriage as being really sacred, and we're supposed to do our best to work on a marriage, because you know, we took a vow, we took a contract with God. And so I mean, yeah, XXL, I know. Well, see, I have 3 elders, right? And a long time ago, one of them told me to get a divorce, one of them told me not to get a divorce, and one basically stayed in her lane. So it was like a tie. And I know it sounds silly, basing my life decisions on what some ladies say, but I mean, I respect their opinion. And the funny thing is, the lady who tells me to get divorced, her husband's like my husband. They have a lot of similar traits and behaviors. So I think she was telling me to get a divorce because she's been with her husband like a long time. So I think she was just like saying what she wished she would have done to keep it real. Oh, and that's another, well, I mean, XXL, it's a long story, but you already know what time it is. That's you, Ibrahim. What do you say? You're the tiebreaker. You gonna tell me I come to UAE and party like it's 1999? Yeah. Well, XXL, and you're a smart young man, so you know, it's not always black and white. It's gray areas, blurred lines. Well, and see, you're for or against it? Well, that's plain as mud. That's clear as mud, J-Dub. But, so you guys know that thing I made? You guys know that thing, like J-Dub and Taz, you both made comments about that thing I made with the doll, and I called it CFS Danny. Well, I was working on it, and then my husband looked at it and said, that doll has big lips. See, I was telling you, you need big lips like that, and you should do something about it to get bigger lips. And I went ballistic on him. I said, why don't you effing find a woman your age and find some woman with these qualities you're looking for that I don't have, that are physical qualities. And I was like, I went off. I was yelling and screaming, telling him, get the heck out of here and find you your woman your age with the body you want. And I mean, I went nuts on him. And then we had a conversation, and he was like, no, it's not like that, and you misunderstood me. But I'm like, I don't think I misunderstood a word. Just keep it real. And he was like, no, I speak Spanish, so, and I don't hardly speak English. He doesn't speak English at work. He only speaks Spanish at work. So he was like, and I'm like, no, I know what you've said to me in the past, but he apologized though and said he won't ever talk like that again. Yeah, I was like, you go fucking find your fucking young. I mean, you know, I meant to say effing right now, but I got caught up in the moment. So yeah, I was like, he was acting like I just misunderstood one thing. No. Right, XXL? Yeah, my elders, that's how I got in trouble with my elders. My elders were like, you know, you're not supposed to pray for a divorce because that's your will and not his will, and pray for his will. Ah! Ah! Beauty fades, but personality doesn't. Well, see, that's the problem, J-Dub, because, you know, I'm 16 years older than my husband. I worry about the future. Yeah, Chaz is going to stay in his lane. You know, I worry about my future, like, what am I going to do when I'm like 60 and he's 44? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if he's already got problems with my looks and I just don't see how it's going to get better with time. Ah! Hey, Paul. I don't know where to go with this, but oh, open an animal shelter? Yeah. I thought about forming a nonprofit before as a cat rescue lady. Am I a guy? Why do I even read some of this stuff people all put? Looks will fade. I mean, I don't want to pull a, you know, I don't want to throw my husband under the bus too much, but trust me, there's a lot more I'd like to tell you guys, but yeah, why is Christ love in trouble? I mean, there's more issues. There's more issues, like, I mean, I've already mentioned this stuff, so I'll just repeat myself. Like, I have no idea how much money is in his bank account. He keeps his finances secret from me. I don't believe that's right in a marriage. He keeps his phone on lockdown. I just feel like there's not as much openness as I thought would be in our relationship. So, just saying. They have seen it all. Mafia? Yeah, we don't have conversations. Like yesterday he told me that he was telling his coworker that we don't have conversations. And yeah, that's true. We don't have conversations. We barely talk to each other. I talk to you guys more than I talk to him. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't like that either. But even before I started my streams, we didn't talk. I mean, this ain't nothing new. If I would try to talk about something, he would let me know he's not interested in hearing what I have to say about something, you know? He thinks the music I listen to is boring. He thinks my interests are boring. He thinks I need to get with the program and listen to cool stuff. Coworker? Yeah, I don't know who this person is, but his coworkers tell him a lot of things about how they think our marriage should be operated. And before, it was getting me in trouble because they were telling him he needs to leave me. They're telling him he deserves better. But now he's got this new coworker that's telling him he needs to work with me. So I don't know if it's just the flavor of the day, and tomorrow he'll be, you know, back to saying he needs to leave me. We don't communicate at all. Yeah, we're very different people. We're very different people. Well, he used to read the Bible with me. Now he refuses to read the... Yeah, he's easily influenced, yeah. And he refuses to... I mean, I don't... When I was listening to Johnny Chen, and I was trying to get him to listen to Johnny Chen with me, he was like cussing up a storm. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, stray dogs? Woof, woof. We got stray cats around here, y'all. But anyways, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I thought about getting back with my ex, just to keep it real, because I don't want to hide nothing from you guys. But my ex and me, our relationship was based on lust, you know. So how's that going to be any different? Of course, in the meantime, my ex went to prison and found God, and now he's big time Christian or whatever. So that's appealing to me. But our dynamics was always like, that's why I broke up with him, you know, because well, we even met like through a crazy way, where it wasn't it was just, you know, I don't know if I should even tell you guys how I met this dude. It's one for the books, to be honest. And based on Dina's idea, it was all Dina's idea. I wouldn't even come up with this stuff on my own, but Dina convinced me to Dina convinced me to put myself out there in a way I wouldn't put myself out there, and that's how I met this dude. So it's just bad from the jump, you know what I'm saying? So and they're an ex for a reason, right? So like, I've never gotten back with an ex. I've never in my life gotten back with an ex, so I don't know why I'm even considering it now. Yeah. Well, and see, then hey Sharon, I mean, like my ex, he's got 4 kids. I just keep it real. And since we broke up, he did it again. Okay, so when I met him, he had 3 kids. No, 2 kids. See, I can't even get it straight. This mofo had 2 kids, and he don't pay child support on or nothing. And the baby mama has him stay away and all that stuff. And he would cry to me. He showed me all the paperwork and cried to me about his story. And so, what happened was he was doing meth, and she was crying for him to stop doing meth. And every time she found a bag of his meth, she would call the cops and turn in his bags of meth to the cops. So this created a history, so that when they went to divorce, she had it all laid out that he was a meth head, because she was turning in all his... I didn't even know you could do stuff like this. I don't know how she figured this out. But so they were like, yeah, you're a drug addict, and she kept turning in your bags to us, so we have documentation, and so you can't see your kids until you go through like rehab or, you know, do steps. Well, he didn't want to do steps. So then after we broke up, he got another woman pregnant. I met her at the sleazy bar on the corner, and she was barefoot and pregnant with his baby. And I was kicking it with Ray, and we were like, we want to help you, because, you know, we help everyone. And Ray was like, who's this piece of SHIT got you knocked up? And she's like, well, Cody. And Ray started laughing his ass off, and she's like, what's so funny? He goes, well, this is the girl that was with Cody before you. And she looked at me, and she was like, what? And so we were helping his baby mama, and he wasn't even in the picture. I bought his baby a pair of shoes, because his baby was going barefoot, and I was kicking it with his baby mama, helping her out, you know. I got all the baby clothes for her. I got a big bag of baby clothes for her from this secondhand store where the lady let me have the clothes because I told her what was going on. And I was kicking it with his baby mama. I was even, when she was going into labor, I was in the room. I was in the room with her. I mean, this is crazy stuff. I can't make it up. Like, who'd be hanging out with the new lady and he was passed out. She said he saw the epidural needle and passed out on the little sleeping sectional or little sofa. So I came in there. He's all passed out, and I'm talking to her. And then the nurses got me out of there after a while. And the nurses were like, "She's going into labor. You have to leave." But you know, I was there for his baby mama, and in a way, he wasn't even. So this guy's a piece of work too. So anyways, so then that was his third baby, and now his family, now his brother's raising that baby. His brother's raising his third baby, and then he had a fourth baby with some other lady he's not taking care of. And then he was like, "Danny, why you effing with my baby mama? Why you kicking it?" And then Ray might have slept with her. Ray might have slept with her. I mean, it just gets crazy. Um, so Cody was like, "Man, you're kind of weird, Danelle. Why you always kicking it with my baby mama?" And I'm like, "You fool! I'm the one putting clothes on your baby's back. I'm the one being there for your baby mama, cause the baby needs someone." Yeah, that's what I mean, Taz. This guy's a real piece of work. Yeah, like maybe I come off creepy because I'm kicking it with your baby mama, but dude, at least I'm stepping up more than you. It's like, dude. You would be a great parent, J-Dub. You'd be a great dad, J-Dub. You're really good with the kids in my stream. Yeah. You're really good with everything in this stream. I know you would do a great job at being a dad, J-Dub. Yeah, all kids deserve parents, not all parents deserve kids. That's right. Well, it's not too late, J-Dub. It's not too late. You know, my stepdad, George, he didn't have a kid till my mom and him adopted Sarah. You know, they adopted a kid later in life. And he was older than us, J-Dub. That, you know, you can still be a dad to someone. Paul, you sounding like my dad. My dad used to say, "I have never had a son that I know of, but actually, let's just say this one girl had a darker baby, and her husband." My dad started pulling a Maury Povich. If you look at the baby's picture, the baby got my eyes, Danny. Yeah, my dad always said he had a son with this chick who married someone else. Well, this girl wasn't even crazy, Taz. I was kicking it with her. She wasn't that bad. I mean, she had her moments, y'all. She always tried to act tough. She always tried to act tougher than she was and put on a tough act, but, I mean, she was okay. Did you know the last Civil War kid just died? The guy had this child at 80. Holy moly, guacamole. Let's go. But anyways, and his first wife was a stand-up lady. His first wife was a stand-up gal. She just didn't want her. Anyways. So this guy's a loser too. That ain't my baby. That's right. Look at them eyes. Ain't my eyes. You guys ever watch those Maury Povich shows? But anyway, so that guy's a loser too. Let me just put it that way. Who is the white baby? Oh my goodness. But anyways, I don't know, guys. You guys want to hear what he told me, what my ex told me a few weeks ago, so I'm avoiding him now. He's no longer my plan B, because what he told me a few weeks ago kind of creeped me out. Yeah, all my family has the big ass babies. This is a small little creature. He can't be my kid. Yeah, you already know. Cat Williams? No, I haven't seen that. I know who Cat Williams is, but I don't watch movies. Jim and I just think I watch movies. Oh, XXL gonna pull the plot twist. Oh, I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing, to be honest. He got really, he told me, I don't know, I'm kind of embarrassed, guys. This is an embarrassing thing. He told me he woke up with a aching boner thinking about me. And I was like, oh, that's a little too, I don't know. It just reinforced the fact our relationship was based on lust. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know what that means, to be honest, because I'm not a dude. But I was like, yeah, I think if we got back together, it'd just not work. Oh yeah. So I was like, dude. Yeah, J-Dub. I've had guys put me on game about that one too. But yeah, I was like, dude, this is just, yeah, he might have got reformed, but he still ain't reformed, you know. Well, some guy once told me if a guy tells me that, to kick him down there and say, well, you surely do got. Some guy told me if some guy tells me he's got blue, you know what, to kick him down there and say, well, I don't know if you did before, but you do now. I don't know why I'm laughing so much. You know what they used to say? Do you guys remember that? The Stranger? Do you remember The Stranger off of Dave Chappelle's show? You guys know what I'm talking about? How you sit on your hand until it goes numb, and then you use it, and now it's the stranger? Yeah, you know. You don't know that one, J. Dub? It was a David Chappelle skit. Do you know that one, Taz? Sounds like you do. Oh, you do know? You just didn't think I would bring it up? Is that what you mean? I don't know. I just remember Dave Chappelle saying it. That's all I remember. Is it from something else too? But anyways, yeah, I'm just like, Yeah, Chrysler said, say what? Protect your ear gates, so y'all. Protect your eye gates, because you read it on the screen, too. Oh, Skeetum. Hi, Skeetum's back, guys. How about them Dodgers? What, Morocco? Morocco's in the World Cup? Is that what we were saying? The blind skit of David Chappelle? You mean when he's the KKK dude? I don't know what Morning Glory is, but Morning Glory is one of my favorite flowers, to keep it real, y'all. Nothing happened, Skeetum. Nothing happened. We're just talking about Morocco. Sports. An Oasis song? Oh man, I was trying to find an Oasis song for a short, y'all. All I could think of was Wonderwall, though. I wanted to get a little more creative. What's the story, Morning Glory? How am I? Oh, I'm surviving. What's the story, Morning Glory? Yeah. Well, I guess they kind of fell off after they said they were bigger than the Beatles. People didn't like that they were too arrogant. We should have played that. We should have played some Oasis during our 90s party. Champagne Supernova. Yeah. Do you like Oasis, J-Dub? My name's Danny. Do you like Champagne Supernova? Yeah, they had a couple bangers, right? Never mind. But yeah, Morocco has a great team, that's right. I live on planet PXL 450. It is what it is. You snooze, you lose. I just have no filter on today. But yeah. You want to meet me? Yeah. First and last name reveals? Okay, you first, Taz. What are we going to use it for? So we can become friends on Insta? Of course, J-Dub goes first. How did I not see that coming? Hey, you forgot your middle name. I know what it is, though. It starts with a K. Cheryl Secrets. Yeah. He revises it with a quickness. Skeetum. You're not. Is that supposed to be idiot? You're not an idiot. I was going to do a middle name reveal. Now that Mr. G's not around. Yeah, Chrysler got a hard name to say. I'm not sure if I know how to say it even. But I've heard it somewhere before. I feel like there was a movie star with that name or something. Is there a movie star with your last name, Chrysler? Chrysler knows your government name, Taz? Oh. Low key? How's it low key? Oh, you mean you didn't like announce it to her. She just had her ways of finding it. Aaron? Wait, what's Aaron say? I thought Aaron was XXL's name. Oh, we support. Oh, happy Pride Month. That's what we say to you, Aaron. Yeah, your secret's safe with Christ love. Chrysler's good at keeping secrets. Yeah, what's the names of the twins? Put us on game. You know, I come from a family of D's. You know, my sister and I are D's, and my mom's family was all D's. And I once asked my mom if she, why she carried on the tradition of the D's. My mom said, "What are you talking about?" And she said, "No, I did not. That's not what's going on." And I'm like, "Mom, your name's Donna, your sister's name's Deidre, and your brother's name's Dejon. That's a family of D's." My mom all like, "What? No such thing. $2 for his name? You're all J's, J-Dub? Yeah." D's joke? What's that, Taz? You mean like D's nuts or something? I don't know. Yeah, family of D's. And see, my uncle's name's Don. My mom's name was actually, well, I'm not gonna, let's see. Y'all gonna have me reveal too much. Mr. G's gonna watch this stream and get so mad at me. Don? Yeah, my uncle's name's Don. And actually he had a son named Don too. So Dons. Show yourself to the door. Yeah. And my sister and me have the same initials even. I'm trying to think, does my mom and her brothers... Oh yeah, no, my mom's brother doesn't have a middle name. That's right. I don't think he does. Because sometimes people get confused about that. It says something, you know, he has to deal with once in a while. Like, middle name blank on this piece of paper. Government paper. JKW. Yeah. Yeah, me and Dina are both DKD. So y'all gonna have me reveal too much. Oh! J-Dub, right? You and your sister have the same initials, right? Yeah, is your sister older or younger? No, I already said I don't have a filter. Straight from the jump, Abby. I warned everyone when I started this stream, I don't get a filter right now. San Antonio is where my dad was stationed for his entire Air Force assignment, or whatever you call it. My dad did his what do you call it? Boot training? What do you call that? When you first go in, his training. He did it in San Antonio, and they asked where he wanted to be placed. He said, "I want to stay here." You know, my dad and my stepdad both did the same thing. They stayed where they were initially placed for their training. They said, "I don't want to go nowhere else." Ah! And they both were like, they both were told, "Where do you want to go? We'll work with you." And they both said, "I stay here." My dad was a chaplain's assistant. So he was a secretary for like a preacher. So my dad knew all the dirt on everyone because he was sitting outside the room while they were all confessing everything to the preacher. So my dad had the dirt on everyone on the base, at least who was of Christian faith, and took their problems to the preacher or the chaplain. Yeah, San Antonio's where it's at. And then my stepdad was a phone operator or something. So my dad, he typed out letters and stuff for the preacher. Well, both my dad and my stepdad were both Air Force. So I guess my mom likes Air Force men. Kelly Air Force Base, is that what it's called? Yeah. Well, Well, I didn't tell you how I met my ex. I didn't tell you how I met my ex because I'm afraid you guys go and judge me on that. It's pretty spicy, or kind of spicy. It's not very traditional at all. In fact, he'd be like, Danny, can you believe how we met? And I'd be like, no. I'm like, thanks for reminding me. But here's a weird thing, guys. After we broke up, y'all, he found a girl with my same name. And when he was dating me, I was, if you could call it that, I was going to school to be a medical assistant. And then after me, he got with a girl named Danielle. Close enough, right? Got with a girl named Danielle who was a medical assistant and wore glasses. I mean, there was just too much, too many coincidences. I felt like he just was like looking for my, doppelganger or something. I thought that was creepy too. No, Danny, it's YouTube. What's that mean? But anyways, hi, Kevin. You gave him? He gave you his jacket? That was like me and Ray, but I gave Ray my jacket. Flip the script. Where am I from? Planet PXL 450. But anyways, what time is it? Oh, it's already 3? Dang. J-Dub says he's got jackets on deck. How I met my ex, that's not a story for YouTube? Okay. Ibby gonna put the brakes on me. Good call, Ibby. What I think about Israel? I don't know nothing about Israel. He tried for months. Yeah, Chrysler. So is he back at your place now? Is Mark back in? Like Flynn? We know more about you than anyone else. Well, you guys know about me more than anybody else too, to be honest. I give him the jacket back. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, Christlove, how's your mom doing? How's your mom doing and your oldest son and daughter? You did give the jacket back? Dang. A girl who took your shirts just have a reason to come back? She was a cleanie girl? Yeah, sounds like it. That's not a good move, in my opinion. But hey, I haven't always made the best decisions too in my dating history, so I can't judge. What's your name, Israeli guy? I like how we say we're going to do a name reveal. I like how we say we're going to do a name reveal, and J-Dub's the only one who steps up with the quickness. Ah! You've had that trick pulled on you 2 times by 2 different ladies? Oh, ah! Well, I mean, I don't know. It was Taz's idea. I'm not sure if he's here or going to work by now. I think he's has to be heading out the door. Now, what's your last name mean, Christlove? My last name means warrior, dark warrior. I always thought it meant dark or warrior who fights darkness. You know, I had to put my own spin on it. Do you know what it means, Christlove? Princess of the land? Oh, for real? No, you're just putting your charm on her. You're just putting that J-Dub charm on her. Oh, the land she's trying to clear? Yeah. I don't know what my mom's maiden name means. My mom's got a weird maiden name. Sister in Christ. Yeah. Thank you. Janice, Yvonne, Jesse. Oh, I'm hanging in there. You don't know what your name means? Oh man, I looked up what all my names mean. Like I knew all these family names because my aunt used to be big in family trees. I knew I had like Medlocks, Browns. Well, Browns is a new thing. But I got Browns on both sides of my family. Apparently Brown's a common name. And then the Medlocks, Sailors, Clements, Wright, Millers. I don't know all my family names. Like, you know, like my grandma's mom's name and stuff. Hufflefinger. Church. So. Hi, Remy. Hi, Universe Travels. Am I a model? No. No, I'm not. Here's the thing, you guys. Happy I6. Hi. Hi, Arthur. Arthur. Hi, Crazy K. What you doing, brother? You're a model, Hibby? Is everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. We're just chilling like a villain over here. Yeah, everything's fine, Remy. Don't worry about me. I actually had a better weekend than usual, to be honest. Oh yeah, we love you too. We love you too, J-Dub. You take tips, Ibby? Bye. We love you, J-Dub. We love you, Joshua. Yeah, take care, brother. Have fun with your KK and Pepper. What was my book recommendation, B person? What book did you read? Remind me, please, B person. Hi, David Mayfield. Welcome back. The oil prices? Come on, dude. You live in the Middle East. What happened? Oil went up to 25 cents a liter? $1 a liter? But yeah, I hear people complaining about gas prices. I do hear that. Do I want to be a politician? Well, I'm not a lawyer. In America, I think you have to be a lawyer to be a politician. Unless I just ran for like city council or something local. First I have to go to law school. I'm not about that life, so I guess I'm just going to stay here and be a crazy cat lady. Trump didn't go to law school. Oh, my bad, my bad. I forgot who was president. Forgive me. Imagine Trump and... Oh, well. Just imagine him, right? You're going to make yourself a pride profile picture? Alright, more power to you, bro. What is that, like with the flag? Rainbow flag or what? Put me on game, bro. Y'all crack me up. I love you all. I love you all. Win for the chat? Yeah, we try our best on chat. Hi, Golem Real. Hi, I am Dex TV. Gonna make one of my flags for Pride. It's gonna be amazing. Alright. Good deal, XXL. You love me? Okay, love you a long time. And guys, I'm gassing out. Girl is gassing out. How have I been? My usual ups and downs. W for the chat, but where's the like for the live stream? Yeah, give me a like, everyone. I got $5 at least, or $4.99. So I made my $5 for the day, or my $4.99. 10 more likes. That's right. Get them likes up there. I poured out my soul. I told you things I wasn't planning on telling. Yeah. What am I doing? Playing with my hair, staring at this screen, watching hearts on the side and my screen go up into the air and then disappear. What you see is what you get. I'm not doing much. Just yapping. Just yapping here. Did you like and subscribe yet? I am Dex TV. Have you been here before? I don't remember you. Oh, do you do content? It says you get 3,500 subscribers. Do you do content? I am Dex. You've been here. The chat record says this is your first time in my stream, Dex TV. Were you in here in another account? You make content about what? Hey Kevin, what's going on, dog? Hi Michael. Your second account? Oh, right, okay. Oh, you didn't want to come in on the account you make content with. I see how you are. Or you make content on your other channel too, or your other account. See, I make content on a few channels, but since I just got monetized, I've been pretty much focusing on this one with a. Well, I still do. I'm still doing some shorts on my Queen Danny 777, but I mean, that's just because I'd be making a short, not even knowing what channel I'm on, to be real. Grace Allen, I believe Grace Allen was. Do you remember when all the accounts were being blocked? Do you remember when somehow YouTube was just blocking a bunch of my regulars? I believe she was blocked. Because that's when she faded away. But I tried to look up her channel, and she changed her channel name a lot, and I couldn't find her channel under the last known channel name. So I'm believing she must have changed her channel name, and I can't find her to unblock her. And then Michael Cyril, I haven't seen him for like, I don't know, maybe coming up on a month now. It's been at least a few weeks, probably a month, since I've seen Michael Cyril. You know, he's moving to Manhattan. He's moving to New York City. So I imagine he's busy with that move. So I'm looking for that stuff I was putting on my lips. I don't know where I put it. Well, I have to know her channel name. Price Love. Hi, Jeff. But I have to know her channel name. And when she changes her channel name, like she changes her underwear, I can't figure out how to find her. She probably just thinks we all hate her, because, you know, she used to come in here and go, you hate me because you don't say hi right off the bat. And so she probably just thought I hated her, and I imagine. Man, I can't find where I put that stuff I was putting on my lips. Remember, guys, I was walking around with my oh shit, what do you call it? My country, USA. I was walking around with my lip oil, and now I don't know where I set it down. Playing the guitar. Hey, you guys, you know what I have that I need to start playing? Mr. G got me a little bongo drum, or maybe it's not a bongo drum, it's some type of drum. He got it off of Temu for me to play for you guys, and I never even got it out. So yeah. Now I'm running around with a chicken with my head cut off, looking for this lip oil. It's not the best lip oil, but hey, I guess I just put something else on instead. Oh man, I made a scary look right now. Sometimes I look at myself in here and I get scared. I am like, where the heck did I put that lip oil? Oh well, it'll show up. Show up some one of these days. I'll probably put it somewhere weird, like inside the refrigerator, knowing me. Oh, here it is. I put it just on the corner of the counter, but I want to really put it up. Okay, I'll show you this drum Mr. G bought me. Hi, I'm on. Shout out to India. Yeah, I have a lot of lipsticks, Kevin. You already know. And I'm getting more, guys. I bought a couple more in this Ulta sale. They're actually at the post office. I just haven't had the energy to go to the post office. So hang on. Let me show you what Mr. G got me. It's in this case. The case is covered with hair, cat hair already. The case is already covered in cat hair, but luckily it had a case, so the drum wouldn't be covered in cat hair, right? So this is a little drum in here. Look at this, guys. See this? Mr. G bought it so I could play it for you guys, but I haven't even taken it out of the case since it came in the mail, to be honest. In fact, you know what? I don't know where I put the sticks. It came with some sticks. Came with some sticks to use. And I don't remember where I even put the sticks now that I think about it. I mean, he bought me this months ago. Sorry for moving like this. He bought me this months ago, and I should have kept the sticks. I should have kept the sticks in here. That would have been smart, but I didn't. So, I think you need the sticks, don't you? Or can you do it with your hand? Do I have to find the sticks, or can I just go like this? It came with two different types of sticks. You gonna do a collab with me, Kevin? Cool. When we gonna do it, dog? I don't think it's loud enough without the sticks. Don't I need the sticks to paint it good and proper? I need the sticks, yeah. You hear that? Anyway, it was on Temu. This is a Temu thing. So instead of hitting Mr. G, I'm supposed to hit this. No, just kidding. I don't hit nobody. Yeah. There you go. It came with, like I said, 2 pairs of sticks, and then it came with like, oh, whatchamacallit, like a little book with songs in it or something. You know, like some instructions. Yeah, I need to find the sticks. You know what? I think they might just be under the couch. Should I look real quick under the couch for them? At least that's the last place I remember seeing them. Let me look under the couch and see if I can find them under the couch. Hang on just one second. Oops! They're not like just on the top of everything. I have to dig a little more. But I kind of wish I would have just left the sticks in here. That would have been smarter. Maybe they didn't fit. I think I tried to put them in here and they didn't. Never mind. But anyways. So that thing's just been collecting dust and the cats sleep on it, to be honest. But that's my musical instrument. You like it, Ibby? Hide and seek with my cats. Yeah. So anyways, well, I'm kind of tired, guys. I'm just going to take off. Thanks, Ibby, for showing up. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. Yeah, find the sticks one of these days. Should I look for the sticks, guys? You guys really want to hear me play that? Should I look for the sticks so I can play that, guys? Or do you guys care? That's my question before I go. Hi, thank you, Christ love. Yeah, I love you, Ibby. I love you long time, Ibby. Thanks for showing up. I'm happy you could make it to my stream. You don't think I was too cringe? Was I kind of cringy, the things I was talking about? Was it like TMI, Ibby? Just to be honest. I kind of feel like I said a little more than I planned on saying. But, I mean, it's my life, and I keep it real. So, what you see is what you get. I love you, Kevin. But you're right, Ibby. You're right, Ibby, about what I should pray for. I shouldn't pray for, like, what I want out of my life. I should pray for, you know, what God wants, because God knows what's best, not me. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I got my Pride Ally XXL saying, come on, just open up. Thank you for your support, bro. I love you. To be honest, it's kind of like free therapy for me, to be honest. I'm used to you guys, it's free therapy. Because this is stuff I get nobody to talk to about except you guys. Lucky you. But I hope you don't judge me. Because I kind of judge myself about it, to be honest. Some of the stuff I say, I'm like, man, did I say that out loud? But you know, I will survive another day and live to tell the tale. So. Hi, Naif. Hi, Rams Teamer. Hi, Big Gooter. Oh, wait. I want to say hi to you. I'm hiding you. Or put you in a timeout. Come back later when you're nicer. Not talking about my body parts. Oh. I don't know, Abraham. You're joking about what? I can't even keep track at this rate, to be honest. Hi, Chad. God bless you. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't really get anything to hide. Hi, Bounty Sanvan. But, yeah, I mean... Well, oh, about getting offline? Yeah, you can say something, Chad. 30 minutes later. Danelle's saying bye. Oh, Danny's saying bye. Let's put the timer on, see how long it takes. Yeah, you can say something, Chad. I'm waiting. I would have ended my stream, except I'm waiting for your wonderful message. Oh, okay. Y'all got me twisted. Anyways, I love you all. Love you a long time. Yeah, I'm going to do a collab, Kevin? I'm going to do a collab with my brother in Christ here, Kevin. I look like Joni Mitchell? Oh, that's a new one. Okay, love ya. Hi, Amber. Yeah. Thank you, XXL. Yeah, happy gay month to you too, brother. Thanks for not judging me. Oh, I was started out this stream saying we all freaks in our own way, and some girl said, I'm not gay, right away. I didn't say you gay, I said we all freaks in our own way. Why are you thinking I mean gay? I was just playing. I just say we all freaks in our own way. She said, I'm not gay. Makes me wonder. Was she trying to cover up? Just saying. Yeah, good for her, right? Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I was saying, XXL. YouTube hid your message. But yeah, I was thinking if that's the first thing you gotta say was let me know you're not gay. It makes me wonder. You can come out of the closet. It's okay. Hey, Cyrus. I see you're one of my top watchers right now. I know Skeetum told you to get out of here, didn't he? If you get the swastika. Why you got a swastika? And the reason I'm against swastikas is because my grandpa went to prison over a fight with the KKK. So I don't really go for anything like that because it's like just hits too close to home. To keep it real, Cyrus. Do I have Insta? Yeah, I got instant coffee. You want some instant coffee? Is that what Insta is? Instant coffee? Oh no, it wasn't XXL who said I'm not gay. It was I don't know, some random girl new in the chat. Because I was saying shout out to the Freaka Leaks. Yeah, let me know she's not gay. I was like, yeah, my grandpa had some run-ins with KKK. And plus, I lived with World War II refugees. Lady Ray was a World War II refugee. My sister's horse lesson instructor was a refugee. Hannah, she was a refugee from World War II. So I really don't play with swastikas because I've seen how it tore people's lives apart that I care and love for. So I'm just letting you know that's why I have my stance like that on swastikas. Ah! Yeah. Ah! Well, I don't know. I said something and something, and you never know what the response is going to be here on the good old internet. Yeah, we're doing a spectrum. Are we doing a spectrum check? Hey, I never... Oh, well, I better just shut up now. Ah! Oh, it's backwards? Is that a Native American thing, Cyrus? Put me on game. You know, I don't notice these things. So what's it represent, Cyrus? I don't know. Are you saying you got German roots? Is that what you're saying, Cyrus? And yeah, I got nothing against anybody who soldiers up on either side. I mean, you know, if you're going out and fighting in war, you know, you're doing more than I ever did, so. Just because you're one of my top watchers right now, I thought I would give you a chance, Cyrus, just to say your side of things. Yeah, I know, XXL. I went to a museum with Native American stuff here in the USA, and the Native Americans here too also used swastikas, you know, for, you know, to represent whatever for them. Died in, unalive, or passed away in Egypt, huh? But Keen Vaughn? Who's Keen Vaughn? I don't know who that is. Is that a musician? Have I read the Hindu holy book? No, because I'm Christian. Rama was just under Hitler. Oh, okay. I hope I don't get in trouble for reading that comment out loud. I'm just reading comments, Gemini. Reading comments here. I'm not promoting nothing or nothing. Oh, okay, Cyrus. Just checking. But thanks for watching my content and everything. I appreciate that. Ibby is one of my big content watchers too, so shout out to Ibby too. We love Ibby here. Well, guys, how long have I been saying my byes? You love me? Can I explain World War II? What, you want me to write an essay or something? I mean, I've studied World War II in the past, but it's been a minute. And I'm gassing out. I'm running on fumes, so I'm not going to do a history lesson right now. I already talked about the Vietnam War. I already went over one war today. That's enough for me. Watch it on the replay. Hi, Ahmed. Hi, Ahmed from Sri Lanka. Bye, Kevin. Kevin, you try and give me a hint? Alright, I love you all. I'll talk to you later, guys. This is a girl signing out. Hi, Hugh. Yeah, the whole war. Yeah, just explain it real quick. I'm not a history teacher. I'm just a streamer here, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna go now, guys, because I'm gassing out. I'm running on E. I love you all. I love you, XXL. I love you, Kevin. I love you, Ibby. I love you, Christ Love. I guess, well, I love you too, Cyrus. And if I forgot to name your name, just know I love you too. Okay. Yeah, I'm a Christian. I read the Bible a lot. Or I try to read the Bible a lot. Yeah, we're going to sign off now. Alright, Miss Kinu. Love you a long time. Bye. I'm out of here. Final answer. Amir and Banji. Yeah, we can't. Oh, Banji, Ibby. Were you not here when the Banji thing went down? I had to block Banji from my channel because he says he likes virgins. So he said, never mind, Danny, I don't like you because I like virgins. And then he found out that Full Bunny was from India. And we let him know that she's underage. And he was still hitting on her and not caring. And things got a little out of hand. And Taz and J-Dub said enough's enough, and we got rid of him. Because, you know, the guys here were protecting Bunny. And didn't, I mean, he found out, he got enough information where it got kind of, just to keep it real, it got kind of scary, Ibby. They actually live in the same district in India. He found out. She lives in Bangalore or something. I don't know how to pronounce it. And he's from over there too. So it got a little too close for comfort. You know, he's hitting on her and trying to figure out her location or something. And so we had to ban him because it was just, you know, he you know what I'm saying. It just wasn't appropriate behavior. I don't need no. I mean, he's 30 or so. He don't. And he found out I got a younger lady here, and he was still flirting with her, and it was, even after we warned him, you know, that's when, homie, don't play that, that's what I'm saying. Hi, George. So Banji still shows up on Christ Love stream, I guess, but here he's not welcomed. So oh, thank you, George. I'm doing okay, Mohammed. Hey, Rick. Oh, right. Right, Ibby. Yeah. Yeah. We were protecting Full Bunny. But Ibby, did you know Full Bunny got kicked out? Yeah, you know about the whole Full Bunny drama with witchcraft. So now she's gone too, but hey. It is what it is. All right. Love you long time, everyone. Take care, everyone. Hi, Robert. I'm just signing off, Robert. Yeah, Taz is at work already, so he don't see your comment, Robert. But I'll let him know you said hi. Anyways, Robert, if I remember tomorrow. Anyways, love you, Robert, too. Okay, long time no see, right, Mohammed? Okay, I really have... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Amber Leaf. Yeah, very bad. Yeah. We do... We get a... You know, I have a community here, but we don't want to promote anything that's not... you know, that might put a young person at risk. That's not cool. Yeah, one more like and I will bounce. No, I'm not a supermodel, Carl. Too short for that job. Anyways, I love you all. Thanks for listening to me. I feel like I was more vulnerable than usual in this stream. So thanks for kicking it with me and listening to the more vulnerable side of Danny. I mean, believe it or not, I said things that I was kind of... I haven't mentioned before, but I poured my heart out. Hi, Chand Baba. Hey, pretty FMP. Thank you, pretty MFP. She's got a channel too, guys, if you ever want to check out pretty FMP, MFP. Jesus loves you. Thank you, Nugget. Yeah, Kevin, we're going to do a collab now, and I'm going to sign off. All right, love you, everyone. Collab with Danny and Kevin on its way. Kevin says, say what? Say what? Alright, we love you, everyone. Hi, Martin. I'm taking off now, Martin. Final answer. I'm going to take off before I read one more comment. Darn it. Alright, I love you all. Bye.